Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about SQL. SQL means Structured Query Language. That is the full form of SQL, that is Structured Query Language. Actually, DBMS is not a new concept and was first implemented in the 1960s. Okay, and nowadays there are a lot of DBMS software available, and SQL especially structured query language, that is a standard language for accessing and manipulating databases. Here, there are a lot of SQL commands are used to create, transform, and retrieve information from RDBMS. RDBMS in the sense Relational Database Management System. And next, what is SQL? Standard Structured Query Language, that is expansion of SQL, and it is a standard language for accessing and manipulating databases. Actually, databases consist lot of tables, and we can manipulate all those tables together by using this structured query language. And SQL commands are used. What are the SQL commands? Create, and then alter, then drop, insert. These are the examples for this SQL commands. And then MySQL, that is under DBMS. MySQL, we are using MySQL. It is an open source and freely available RDBMS. RDBMS means Relational Database Management System. Actually, open source means it is not a paid software. We can easily download from internet. And next feature is a single MySQL can store several tables. Actually, one database consists several tables, and by using this MySQL, that is DBMS software, using this MySQL, we can store and manipulate several tables and can store thousands of records in it. Actually, records means the values, the data, what we have stored in the table, that is referred by record. So thousands of records in one table, and there are a lot of tables in one database. Next is features of MySQL. The first feature is it can retrieve data from a database through query processing. That means using this SQL commands, we can retrieve any kind of information from the database. And next is it can insert records in a database. Actually, the data are in the form of table, and table the records, the data in the form of records. And then it can update records into a database, not only storing. If you want to update any kind of details, we can do in a easy manner. Then the next feature is it can create new databases and modify the existing one. That is a very important feature of this MySQL. And it can create new tables in database. So one database, for example, data, that is the database name, and under this database we can create lot of tables. Okay, and in these tables we can store much more records in the sense data. So we can delete, update, insert, and manipulate these records by using this table in such a easy manner. Then we can create views in a database. Then it allows modifying the security settings of the system. So by providing username and password, we can provide security. Next, what are the advantages of SQL, not MySQL? These are the advantages of MySQL. Easy of use. Then large volumes of databases can be handled quite easily. So one database consists lot of tables, several tables, and one table contains lot of records. So these large volumes of databases can be handled quite easily because we are using SQL commands. And next is no recording required. No record means it's a non-procedural and a unified language. We need not specify the procedures to accomplish a task, but only need to give a command to perform the activity. That is referred by this no recording required. And SQL can be linked to most of the other high-level languages. What do you mean by high-level languages? Like programming languages, C, C++, Java, Python. These are the examples for these high-level languages. So this can be linked to most of the other high-level languages, which makes it the first choice for the database programmers. And it is portable. Portable means we can easily handle. It is compatible. That is the exact definition of portable. It is compatible with other database programs like MS Access, IBM, MySQL, MS SQL Server. These are the other database management system. And next thing is SQL is a not case sensitive language. See, in this case of Python, it is case sensitive. We are not able to use capital instead of small letter, lower case letters. But in this case of SQL, we can use both capital or small letters, and vice versa. So that is not a case sensitive language. And the basic SQL commands. See, this is very important thing. SQL commands. The first one is the commands are classified into 5 categories. The first one is DDL. What is DDL? Data definition language. That is the full form of DDL, data definition language. And next one is DML, that is data manipulation language, data manipulation language. And DQL, data query language. Okay. And especially in this DQL, data query language, the select command is used that we are going to discuss later. And DCL means data control language, and this TCL, transaction control language. And what is DDL? Data definition language. Actually, these are the commands under this DDL, data definition language. The first one is create. Create command is used to create database and also table. And alter. Alter means we can see, actually alter command is used to modify the structure of a table. And then truncate actually used to delete the entire details from the table. And drop command is used to delete the table itself. And next, DML, the first DML. Actually, DML means data manipulation language. Insert, that is first command under this DML. Insert means we can insert or add data into the table. And update, we can modify the records. And delete, we can delete the records from the table. And DQL, data query language. Select is the only one statement. And in this case of data control language, grant, revoke. Then TCL, transaction control language, set point, rollback, and commit. So, and here these are the main commands: DDL, DML, and DQL. So we can discuss these individual commands in a actually one by one. Okay, I hope you understood this. Thank you.